hello there, people on the internet, hello again. I'm TheMBmulti, welcome to part 45, I think, of my Doki Doki... I said so confidently, and I'm like, hang on, maybe not. Of Doki Doki Blue Skies. In the previous episodes, very big highs and big lows. Sayori is doing very well with therapy. She's been doing very well. She has been considering telling the other club members about her depression for the first time. And generally things are going well with her. So that's the high. And the very low is my character is being very inconsiderate with Yuri. Rejecting every fucking advance she has ever made. Which, of course, her advances take probably a lot of effort to do. And then my character needed to clear his head, and of course he went to the only place that he ever ran into Yuri, coincidentally ran into Yuri. That's where he went, and what happened? He ran into Yuri, and of course his excuse that he made why he couldn't hang out with her didn't work because he was standing there. So, you know, Yuri is of course extremely sad and thinks that it's her own fault, of course. And I couldn't tell because I didn't know whether Sayori wanted me to tell everyone about her depression just yet. And of course my guy solved it very fucking stupidly. So yeah, Yuri is... I'm extremely fucking worried about Yuri right now. Yeah, same thing with... Yeah, same with the Yuri routes, where I was extremely worried about Sayori all the time. Now I'm extremely worried about Yuri all the time. But now, I still find it... I still find it like my original choice was still the choice I would have made. Yuri as romantic interest, Sayori as ridiculously close friends. I started to have my doubts when I was doing the Sayori route, when I was having the relationship things with Sayori, and I was like, oh, maybe I would have done this too, you know, in real life. But now that Yuri is being left out, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. I just don't fucking know. But yeah, I feel like an awful friend for Yuri in this timeline. After completing my morning routine, I find myself waiting by Sayori's house. As much as I enjoy having Mom back, the only downside of having her around is that Sayori and I weren't able to spend the night together. On the flip side, Mom made me some yummy food to eat, so at least I've got something to look forward to at lunchtime. Because, you know, I can just ignore what happened with Yuri. Just as easily as that. I'm gonna remind... The character might forget or ignore, but I'm gonna remind him every single fucking time. Just like when he fucking switched off Sayori during the Yuri routes, where he's like, oh, I'll check up on her, and then never did. And then didn't feel bad about it for ages. And I was like, oh, you motherfucker. Same thing right now. Motherfucker, don't just try like it's a normal happy day. No. There's an extremely fucking awesome girl that is having an extremely hard time. And that Sayori is doing better, but there's another one out there that's having a fucking hard time, and I'm not helping. I'm helping with Sayori, but I'm not helping with the other one. Sayori closes her front door and walks up to me with a smile on her face. Morning, Sayori. Good morning. She gives me a quick peck on the lips. I've been thinking about everything we talked about last night. And? She faced me with a look of determined resolution on her face. I'm going to let the others know. Yeah? They're my friends. Just like you are, right? I was thinking about all the happy times we've shared as a club, both before and after you joined. The club has always been a place where I felt safe, hanging out during Halloween, having loads of fun, sharing gifts at Christmas, seeing how thoughtful everyone was. It really hit me when I was thinking last night. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm with you all the way, Sayori, let's do it. Okay, I hope. I'm pretty sure Yuri will understand, but I hope that she will. Because perhaps I really hope that my argument with her, or like run-in with her, hasn't made her determined that it's her who's the problem, you know? Like, I'm afraid that she has that in her mind, always, because I knew that, again, first of all, because I already done the Yuri route, and second of all, because I am Yuri, Yuri is me, and I know how she thinks because we're alike. As in real life, like alike. So I'm very afraid that she has that she always has in her mind, I'm not good enough, or I'm a horrible person, and that's the reason why nobody wants to hang out with me or whatever. She always has it in her mind, and she came to that conclusion during our run-in the park, and I hope that that run-in the park hasn't made her, like, determined that that's the solution. Like, it's always in her mind, but that may have, like, concreted in her mind, like that's now set and you can't get it out very easily anymore. And I really hope that's not the case, because then it takes a fucking lot of effort to get it out of there, and I really hope that that's not true. I just couldn't come by any slower. I'm idly staring at the clock, marveling at how slowly the hands are moving. Although I can't help but be a little nervous. The situation between Yuri and I remains awkward, and I haven't told Sayori about what happened before she texted me. I just hope Yuri will understand when Sayori... Yeah, exactly. Again, predicting the game. When Sayori tells what's going on. She's always struck me as the understanding type, so I just hope she won't hold anything against me. Yeah, I hope, yeah. The only fear I have... I know that she will understand. Under normal circumstances, she will understand, but I hope that it hasn't like been set in her mind that it's her who's the problem, because then she won't understand, or she will understand, but she won't believe it, you know. Finally, the bell rings. I'm the first one in the club. Not surprising, given Sakura let us out a little bit early. As I pull my containers of food from my bag and settle down, Sayori and Natsuki walk in, chatting amongst themselves. Oh hey Sayori, I forgot to tell you, Mom made you some food too. Here. I push a container of pre-made food toward her, causing her eyes to widen. Oh, she didn't have to. You know what my mom is like, yeah. Any for me? The sarcasm in Natsuki's voice makes us laugh. You're the chef, Natsuki, do you really need it? She rolls her eyes and mutters something under her breath at my little quip. Meanwhile, Sayori wastes no time digging into the food. Within seconds, almost half of it has disappeared. Please tell me that this is really good. Swallow, then try again. Sorry. That's what he said. Sorry. Sorry. A different kind of sorry. Please tell her that this is really good. She's the best chef I know. Natsuki bristles in her seat, causing Sayori to giggle. Second best, Natsuki, second best. Better. Monika enters the room, an apologetic look on her face. Sorry I'm late. We're just having lunch, Monika. It's not a club session or anything, you know? Where's Yuri? Oh, I saw her on my way here. She was headed to the bar... No! She's headed to the bathroom, so she'll probably be here soon. Anyway, guys, I have something I want to tell you. You're pregnant. Wow, Natsuki, wow. Sayori goes bright red and I freeze. Monika quickly admonishes Natsuki, but I could have sworn I heard a laugh. Sayori, exclamation point. Jeez, Natsuki, what do you think I am? Actually, don't answer. Yeah, good job. One of the few times these days, these few episodes, that I agree with what my character's doing. Actually, Natsuki, don't even fucking answer that one. Carry on, Sayori. Actually, I should probably wait until Yuri is here. Something tells me this is important. You could say that. A few more minutes pass on as we carry on eating. There's still no sign of Yuri. I was fucking afraid of this. Kinda weird that Yuri is taking this long, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Should I go and see if she's okay? Not a bad idea. Sayori exits the room. Natsuki and Monika turn to me. So, this big reveal. Can we get a hint? Sorry, my lips are sealed. You're normally quite the joker, so this must be something serious, huh? Why so serious? Yuri comes to me with a knife. Why so serious? She sticks the blade in my mouth. She sticks the blade on my arm. No, it's okay, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna carry that on. It's not really my place to say, that's all. Alright then. Keep your secret. Is that a fucking Lord of the Rings reference? What the fuck? That has to be a Lord of the... That can't be a coincidence, developers. Come on. That can't be a coincidence. It has to be a Lord of the Rings reference. Or is it the whole... No, it's Lord of the Rings. Frodo says that. Right? Alright then. Keep your secrets. Oh, by the way. How was your Valentine's, Mark? Did you take it to the beehive? Ah, yeah, about that. It's a long story, but no, I didn't. My mom came home that weekend though, and I got to spend some time with her again. Did you take her to the restaurant instead? Yeah, totally. I proposed to her as well. I roll my eyes. Oh yeah, I remember you said a while ago that you live alone these days, right? Well, back before I got with Sayori, we had a good catch-up session. Told her about what life's been like for the past half a year. Man, it's been almost 6 months already? Time flies. Anyway, to answer your question, I guess Valentine's was pretty good, yeah. Although, not for the obvious reason. Mama's boy. I throw my hands up dramatically. Sayori said the exact same thing. I'm not a mama's boy. Right, Monika? Monika is spared from answering as Sayori comes back into the club room looking worried. I couldn't find her in the girls' toilets. That's odd. Has she ever missed the lunchtime with us before? Don't think so. Internally, I'm beginning to worry. I hope that I didn't make Yuri feel unwelcome in the club anymore. Oh no! Oh, you did! Well, maybe not unwelcome in the club, but at least like more awkward enough that she doesn't want to face me right now. Anyway, what did you want to say, Sayori? The suspense is killing me. And you can just tell Yuri when you see her. Okay. Well, there's no real easy way to put this. She looks at me. I shoot her a reassuring smile. It might come as a surprise to you guys, but she takes a deep breath. I've been struggling with depression for years. What the? Monika's surprised face? That's a new one. I haven't seen that before. The effect is instantaneous. From the look of shock on their faces, neither girl is expecting to hear that. Natsuki and Monika together. What? You? But you always look so, I don't know, cheerful. It's just the way I learned to deal with it, I guess. I always want others to be happy, so I made that my priority. Sayori, I had no idea. Yeah, neither did I. Jeez, this was just so... out of the blue. Both girls nod. They're clearly trying hard to process what they've just been told. Is this how I looked when Sayori told me? Probably. All those months ago? That's how I felt when I found out too. Never saw it coming, huh? I always tried really hard to hide it. I've always struggled to accept the other people's help. Having them worry about me used to be something I hated. I'm still not entirely comfortable with it, but thanks to Mark's support and the therapy I've been to, it's helped me to see that it's okay to talk to people about it. And you guys are my friends, so I figured it was only fair that you knew. Silence falls upon the room. It's a tad awkward. Jeez, I still don't know what to say. I'm glad you're able to talk to us about it, but being honest with you, I don't really know much about mental health. Sayori laughs softly. It's fine, Natsuki. I know none of us are professionals. The only thing I want is that, well, I don't want the atmosphere of the club to change or anything. I just want things to carry on as usual. No special treatment or anything. I don't think the club will change at all, Sayori. Don't worry. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I guess that was just an irrational thought then. Well, I'm happy that you feel comfortable here with us, Sayori. That must have been difficult for you to admit, so kudos to you. Yeah, thanks, Monika. And you too, Natsuki. Wow, I see how it is. Laughter emanates throughout the room. Oh, you know I mean you too, Mark. She exhales slowly. It felt really good to let that out. Thanks for everything, guys. For understanding, for putting up with me, for putting up with Mark. Hey! The lunch bell rings, cutting short our banter. Well, that went pretty well. Well, if you don't account for Yuri. Finally, the end of the school day arrives. Sad piano music I haven't heard before, at least don't recognize. I wander over to Sayori's classroom. As she walks out of her classroom and greets me, I also spot Yuri. Oh shit, her eyes are glued to the floor. Yes. I nod Sayori and point to Yuri. Oh, there she is. Sayori, wait! But she's already walked up to her. I hasten after her. Hey, Yuri. Yuri jumps up. Hands immediately dart to her left arm. Of course they do. We couldn't find you at lunch. Is everything alright? Yes, thank you for asking. I had some errands to attend to. Sorry for missing it. Nothing to apologize for, don't worry. Yeah, upon seeing me, the tension in the atmosphere multiplies by tenfold. Sayori looks inquisitively at both of us. Well, I must be going now, so Yuri, we need to talk. And by we, I mean Sayori and I. There's something you need to... And by we, I mean Sayori and... You, Sayori and I, right? Like, we need to talk. And I mean Sayori and I. Let's go, Sayori. Fuck this noise. Like, no, you mean like Sayori and I need to talk to you. There's something you need to know. Oh, so now you want to talk? Do you? When it suits you? Yuri, please, I'm really sorry about Sunday, but this is why I want to talk to you. So we can clear everything up. What are you guys talking about? Let's just discuss this somewhere quieter, okay? Yuri still looks rather upset, although she gives a court nod and allows me to lead the way. Okay. Thanks, Yuri, I appreciate it. She doesn't say anything. Sensing the gravity of the situation, I carry on. Look, there's no easy way of saying this. We mentioned it to Natsuki and Monika at lunch, and they didn't really know how to respond. I glance at Sayori, who gives me a nod. Sayori has depression, Yuri, and it's something she's been struggling with for a while. Triple dot. Unlike the other two girls, Yuri doesn't react strongly. Her face does soften lightly. I had a shrewd suspicion that was the case, to be honest with you. What, really? She exhales and closes her eyes for a second. Yes, however, for obvious reasons I didn't want to say anything. I didn't think anyone would be able to guess. Well, I suspected it after I put all the little clues together. The fairy tale poem, the way you acted on the day you presented it. Yeah, the fairy tale poem, yeah. Your Halloween poem. My suspicions were further roused when Mark talked to me about the fight he had with you. I've seen people worry about their friends before, but he seemed especially concerned. When you started missing days off school, that's when the pieces all started to fall into place. She looks away. Can I ask you a question, Mark? One that I need an honest answer to? Of course you can. When you told me that I could come to you if I was lonely, did you actually mean it? Yes! Yes, Yuri! Yes, I did! I did, yes. And wait, hang on, guys. Is it just me or am I missing something here? Oh, sorry, yeah. I described what happened over the weekend. Sayori's goes from surprised to ashamed as I speak. It wasn't that I was trying to avoid you or anything, Yuri. I do enjoy spending time with you, like I said, and you're a good friend. It's just, I glance at Sayori. I know that no matter how gently I put this, Sayori is going to feel like she stopped me from hanging out with Yuri. I was really stupid, Yuri. It's not his fault, it's mine. She sighs. I was really jealous when I heard about you guys spending time with each other. And it was really wrong of me to feel that way. I was really selfish. The last thing I wanted to do was get in the way of the friendship between you two. I'm an awful friend. And I'm so sorry. A few tears streak down her face and she sniffles. I reach out to hug her, but Yuri beats me to it. Good fucking job, Yuri. It's a touching moment, especially with the gentle, concerned look on Yuri's face. After a couple of moments, they break apart. Sayori, your tone is tender, although I can hear an element of certainty in it. You are not an awful friend. You're one of the best friends that I've ever had. Please don't feel bad. I can only imagine how difficult depression is to deal with. Well, what you're dealing with isn't too far off, Yuri. And I don't blame you in the slightest for feeling the way you did. You have nothing to apologize for. If anything, it should be me. You? Of course not, Yuri. Of course not. Yuri, loneliness is a horrible thing to live with. I can totally understand why you reached out to Mark. Perhaps this was rather inconsiderate in how I didn't think about the impact it would have on you, especially as I suspected you had depression. None of you are in the wrong here, guys. This whole fiasco happened over a miscommunication, that's all. I just wanted to clear everything up. Yuri, you've always been a really good friend for the both of us. And I'm really sorry that you felt like I was ignoring you. I just couldn't tell you the truth because Sayori wasn't ready to tell you guys about her depression. It wasn't my call to make, although I can see why you saw it from a totally different perspective. So, everyone okay? We all share a smile, lightening the mood considerably. Good stuff then, guys. Man, we're a really apologetic bunch, aren't we? I think the word sorry was said about, what, 7 times? Sayori and I laughed softly. Oh, Yuri laughed softly. Anyway, I think it's time to go. Yeah, we'll walk you home, Yuri. Before Yuri can open her mouth to interject, I chime in. And also, I still want to know which book it was you wanted to read with me. No clowns this time, please. Are demons any better? We're getting there, Yuri. Now we're getting there. No, chicken. Come on, let's go. Okay, luckily, I mean, I kind of already knew Yuri was going to be understanding, but I was just so afraid that Yuri was like, had it stuck in her mind too much that she was the problem there. That was my worst fear, that Yuri, like beyond repair. It's a bit of a weird way to describe it, perhaps, but you know, like that. Man, I'm really glad we sorted the whole Yuri business out. I was worried that might have snowballed into something a lot worse, especially after she didn't show up at lunch. Did I really make you feel like you couldn't see her, Mark? It's more on me for not communicating with you about it, I guess. Don't worry about it, seriously. It was pretty much a given that we'd have obstacles to overcome as a couple, right? And I'd say that all things considered, that went pretty well. Yeah, I guess so. But please just tell me if this problem comes up again, okay? I hate thinking that I put you in such a difficult place. Will do. By the way, I was thinking that we should do something as a club again. Like we did for Halloween and Christmas. It's been almost 3 months since we did something together. What were you thinking? I was thinking about a picnic. I'm thinking a picnic would be nice. I wanted to do it earlier, but it's been really cold and I don't really think it wasn't the best place for it. Now that we're almost into March, we are in March, 4th actually, as I'm recording, 4th of March. I have noticed it's getting fairly warm, yeah. Run it by the girls tomorrow at lunch? I'm sure they'd say yes. Yay! Remind me if I forget, okay? I'll do my best. We hear footsteps coming from the hallway, and Mom strolls in, with a laptop in hand. She smiles at us. Afternoon, you two. Good day at school? I grin at Sayori. Yeah, you could say that. We told the other girls about Sayori's depression, and they were really supportive and understanding about it. That's excellent news, sweetheart. It's always nice when your friends are there for you. Unfortunately, I've got some bad news. We just got a new client and they're pushy, to say the least. I have to leave tomorrow. Wow, that's fast. I have to leave tomorrow morning. With Yuri, she was like staying here for like months at least. My pleas fell on deaf ears, sadly. Oh, really? You've only been here for a few days. I know, sweetheart, I know. I wish I could stay for a little longer, but sadly it's out of my control. On the bright side, I'll make you guys a lot of food, so hopefully I won't have to hear about how you've been eating chocolate for lunch. I have chocolate for dinner, thank you very much. Mum rolls her eyes. Quite a sarcastic comedian, isn't he? Choose your side wisely, Sayori. I chuckle. It's always funny to put Sayori in an awkward situation, even when it's just a joke. There's probably going to be some nasty karma waiting for me one day, but all things considered, I'll take my chances and enjoy the teasing while I can. The rest of the evening passed by relatively uneventfully. After Sayori and I got on with some homework, we helped Mom pack up on her flight. Well, it's an early flight tomorrow, so I'll be going to head to bed now. Sayori, it was lovely to see you again, and I hope to see you again soon, okay? She embraces her. You too. Hopefully it won't be so long this time. Hopefully. Mom turns to me. I'll wake you up before I leave, don't worry. That's exactly what my mom used to do. Thanks, game. Alright. If you're turning in for the night, I'll walk Sayori home then. She nods. Sayori waves cheerily at her. As Sayori and I walk toward the front door, I whisper in her ear. As much as it sucks she's leaving, having her around does mean we can't spend the night together. But tomorrow she'll be gone. Oh, whoa. Sayori, why the... Oh no, crap. The unexpected burr in her voice makes me shiver. Yeah, why are you looking at me all seductive like, Sayori? What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah, what the fuck was... Okay. Okay, luckily that snapped me out of my mood a little bit. What the fuck? Sayori, why are you looking at me all seductively like that? What the hell? Is there another sex scene that I have to blur out? Okay. I'm starting with Sayori. In the morning. That is interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm ending it off here as well. A bit of a shorter episode again, but yeah, we can have a bit of shorter episodes now and then. Hope you almost enjoyed it. Click the like button if you did. Subscribe to join the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Valete.